Hi, my angel. If this message is finding you, it is 1000% for you, okay? Because this is one of those messages that the angels have hidden from me until this exact moment of recording, because it's a message that's meant to find you exactly when it needs to find you the most. So if this message has shown up on your browse features or a For You page or like somewhere on your YouTube, then just know that this message is for you, okay? And I'm gonna this is gonna be weird. I haven't really done this, but the angels have not told me what this message is about, so I don't even know yet. The whole morning they've been keeping it quiet. I'm like, angels, what's the message about? And they haven't told me anything. So we're just gonna literally tune in and see whatever comes through, okay? Just know that there's probably a message in here for you. Okay, let me adjust this so that I can just tune in. Sometimes you gotta wait. The angels, sometimes they like to be like, let's make sure nobody stays that isn't meant to be here. Okay, angels. All right, angels, let's go. I'm seeing sand castles. Sand castles could be significant for someone. Sunflowers could be significant for someone. A child could be significant for someone. Oh my gosh. Okay, this could go for this collective. I'm seeing that, whoa, I don't even, there's a few different ways that this energy could go. You could have a child on the other side, or you could have not had a child yet, and you could know that you're meant to. Okay, I'm getting the energy of someone on the other side, someone that's meant to come into your life. Wow. Okay. Okay, so initially I was seeing sandcastles, and I was seeing a parent building sandcastles on the beach with a child. Sandcastles could be really significant. I feel like also not just sandcastles, but like castles in general. I feel like you're about to build the palace of your dreams. I'm hearing that there's about to be someone that's coming into your life. I'm hearing divine partnership. So there's definitely like divine partnership coming in first, obviously, but I'm seeing much further than just that. Like I'm hearing like you're about to build the palace of your reality, like your destined palace is what I'm getting. Your destined palace. I'm also seeing like palace walls and palace staircases. I feel like you're being prepared at this time. You're being prepared at this time. Your body is being prepared. You may have just recently started to notice certain things about your body that have been changing. You may have even had some energies or things happening with your body that have never happened before. Maybe you felt a little weird about them. The angels do recommend, well, I recommend even before the angels, that like if you ever feel weird, you should go check with a doctor. But like if you're feeling uncomfortable, to check in. But like I'm hearing that there's a new timeline that has begun for you. There is a new era that has begun for you. So it's even deeper than just a timeline. Like this is basically a new birth of you. I'm getting this energy that you have entered the timeline with which you will live a destined out pattern, bridging. Interesting. You could be a feminine, but I'm also getting that you could be a masculine. I just feel like, I mean, obviously like the divine partnership that brings children into this world, the concept of it, right? Because like I'm queer, so I don't really like this either, but like the concept of it is like man and woman, right? Bringing a child into earth. Though you don't have to be that anymore. But I'm just getting this energy that like you're about to reach this oneness that is the love that is meant to bring a child into this world. Like I feel like this is about love, okay? I'm getting this energy that like, and I'm getting this energy from a soul that wants to come from you into this world is the energy that I'm getting. So it's like, and it's a young beautiful soul, energetic, very, very prominent, there's actually quite a few of them. Okay, but let's not tune into that too much. I'm getting this energy and this message of love. It's this energy of oneness, true oneness, okay? And it's the energy that you only really truly experience in like a deep divine partnership. I'm so sorry it's kind of dark. It's like literally pouring rain outside. It's like a great day. But I'm just getting this energy that like you're about to hit this oneness, and it's funny because you're probably not even in a relationship yet, but it's like you're almost being prepared even before the relationship. Like again with your body, like your body's going to be noticing certain things that are different, like specifically for like female anatomy. You may be noticing different kinds of hormone changes and things where it feels almost like your body is beginning to prep for a soul to come through your vessel, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting this energy of like literally like the portal of life. Whew. This is so loud, and it's really only for a specific collective, right? Like most of us like know our destinies and we know if we're gonna have something like this happen. However, there are a few of you that like don't think this is a part of your pathway, but it is, and that's why this message found you. I did not think this is what this was gonna be at all. Okay, let me just tune back in. Can't get distracted with myself thinking about certain things. So I'm being shown like basically like an infinity sign of energy, but with two bodies wrapped around each other is the energy that I'm getting. So it's definitely this divine and eternal oneness, the energy that I'm really getting. I don't know how else to explain this, but like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Joe Dispenza, but Joe Dispenza does these meditations where he basically takes you out of the physical realm and he attunes you to this frequency that is of whatever meditation you're doing. For me, I do one called a mystical meditation. So he takes me to the frequency of the mystical. Okay, and it doesn't really matter, because all that matters is that you're tuning into the, what's it called? Why can't I remember what it's called? It's the energy system beyond us. The quantum field. So basically you're tuning yourself to the frequencies of the quantum field, and as you're doing that, you're taking yourself away and you're dissolving this entire reality, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting, but it's almost like you're going to be tapping into the quantum field. You actually may have already experienced with just yourself tapping into the quantum field, okay? You may have done, I don't want to like get in trouble, but like SEX magic, like with yourself, that you've tapped into the quantum field, or you've just done like meditations where you've tapped into the quantum field, but basically everything else dissolves and you're just a frequency of energy. And you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about if you've done this, but you may have even done it without meditation. Like sometimes people just have like a really natural ability to go to this place. It kind of feels like you're vibrating, right? And you're basically like, it's almost like you can feel it. It's literally this energy that I'm talking about. Like it's that energy of oneness, okay? So you've been I'm just getting this energy that like you've been toying. 811 was on my timer when I said that. I don't know if that's significant for someone. You've been toying with this energy of being in the quantum field and accessing the energetic frequency of oneness, okay? And through this energy that you've been accessing, you've actually also been attuning your body and your frequency to attract a partner that also goes to this place. So it's almost like you're about to enter into some kind of a partnership that you guys naturally, when you're together, when you guys like are together, you are going to be tapping into this quantum field. And I feel like this is a really significant type of partnership, because most of the time, I mean, most partnerships, when you really truly like are in each other deep, this sounds bad, when you guys are like in love and you like put your foreheads together, you can tune into the quantum field like just through meditation, right? And okay. So basically you can do this with partners, and some people who don't even meditate tap into this field and don't realize that they're doing it. But I feel like this is a collective really strongly that's like very aware of the quantum field, and like you know about these attunements and these connections, and you've really tapped into them before, okay? And I feel like you've been attracting this partner, and this partner is also someone who's been connected to these fields, okay? I'm seeing two vibrational beings that are like at a very high vibration. I'm literally seeing like purples and like almost like a faded like elastic, not elastic, translucent like greenish radiant color around these purples. It's almost like third eye and heart energies, if I were to put it into terms of the chakra. But I'm seeing these two vibrational beings that are just like extremely high in vibration, and they're coming together to basically create a portal of energy for which new life will be born, is what I'm seeing. Like it's in turn to bring in a new wave of beings into this world. This is a very deep channel, okay? So I'm just gonna keep reiterating, like, you're gonna know if it's for you, okay? You're gonna know. You may have, like, for some of you, this is gonna be less of the collective, but for some of you, you may have actually already met the essence of the child or children that will be born from you. You may have had, like, experiences where you've either met them in a dream, or you may have met them in a meditation, or you may have felt them in certain ways, or talked to them at some point somehow through the astral field, of course. Or even you could have had someone like a medium read energy and have them come through in some kind of a medium reading. But I feel like for some of you, like a small portion of this collective, like you've had an actual experience with these energies, and so you've actually like, you've met them. Like, and the thing is though, is that you've already met, like, almost all of you have probably already met them. You just, a large portion of this collective hasn't like actually met them. You've just energetically felt them before. And so that's your like meeting. And I feel like you guys have actually met before you ever came into this life. And this whole entire journey that you've been on has actually been a journey of you building and becoming the character or the person that would bring this other person into this world and raise them in a specific way. So it's almost like you've been becoming this type of like, I want to say this type of like energetic parent is what I'm getting, to a degree that like you can breed a new class of citizens, is what I'm hearing, that are of a higher vibrational frequency, because I feel like there are new children coming into this planet that have a frequency that hasn't really existed before. And a lot of people talk about this, well, in the spiritual worlds, but I feel like a lot of you have these children that are going to be coming in, and they're going to be really like, it's for that next wave of life, right? Obviously, like, there's always that next wave of life, but I feel like this is like super significant. I'm getting unicorns. Unicorns could be really significant, but I feel like these energy sources are like unicorn energy that are coming into this world. And I feel like you're gonna have these moments, like, especially once like everything does play out and you end up like bringing them through, where you're like looking at them and they're gonna be so incredibly conscious, especially as like a brand new born life. They're gonna be so conscious that you're gonna be like, I don't understand how like a baby could be so conscious, is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like, it's almost like they're gonna be like more alive than you even are, and you're like a full grown adult, is the energy that I'm getting. You may even already have one of these children, to be completely honest. There might be a few of you that already have these children. This is so funny. It's a mass of different energetic children though. I'm hearing golden children, indigo children, and then the unicorns is really what I'm hearing. And that's like a vast, bright, different amount of energies, okay? But I want to come back to this love. Let's see. I feel like there are some things that you're about to learn in this era of your life, this next era of your life, where you're basically becoming that energetic parent. Like, there's going to be some lessons that are coming through for you where I almost want to say like you're like downloading this new coding of being, in order for you to be better equipped to be the most divine, ethereal parent you can be. Actually, what I'm hearing is that these children chose their parents because they wanted a specific type of reality to enter into. And so what I'm actually hearing is that they're choosing parents, or they chose parents, technically outside of source of time. They chose parents that will not bring them into a world where they are amassed with a bunch of like generational trauma. So it's almost like you're going to be some kind of a generational trauma breaker, or a generational curse breaker. Okay, you're going to be someone who's broken generational curses in your family line and your family lineage. And like all throughout your life, you've basically been like doing all this shadow work, doing all this crazy stuff, and you always thought it was just like, it's been really difficult, right? It's been a really, really hard life. Not that it's been like so hard, like you're really grateful for it, but I'm just getting this energy of like you have done the hard work in this world that people don't do. And I just feel like it's such a profound experience, but you've been doing it all because you're basically becoming someone who is removing all that generational karma for your child to be born into a world where they can make an energetic difference, not spending such a large portion of their life working on generational trauma or generational curses. So I'm just hearing that like you're probably some sort of like a black sheep or a generational trauma or a generational curse breaker, because you're meant to basically, I'm hearing justice is, or I'm being so interesting. So much, I'm like trying to like capture this energy. Justice from the tarot is being shown to me, and justice has to do with everything coming into balance almost, but at the same time it's like realigning that karmic balance is what I'm getting. So you've probably personally experienced unclaiming a lot of stuff that you were raised to believe was yours. So you probably had a lot of moments where you had to be like, I don't claim this energy anymore. Like I'm rewriting history for myself. Like you're literally rewriting history. That's like part of your essence, is like being here and rewriting history. And I'm getting that you and your partner are both characters like this, okay? So you've both been like, that's why you haven't met them yet. Or most of you haven't met them yet. Like, that's why you haven't come into union yet, is because both of you have to hit this certain frequency where you have basically unclaimed so much of that trauma. Then you're going to come together. It's going to be a really beautiful love is the thing. Like, it's not going to be, you've done the hard part or the hardest part all on your own, like both of you. You both probably have really crazy stories. And by the time you end up finally meeting and getting to tell them, you're gonna be like, whoa, this is so profound and like so beyond us. Like, how are we even like, of course this was all like so written into our fate and our destiny, because it just like, how do you even like make this shit up? You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be like so interesting. Like, that's gonna be the type of partnership that you have where you're just like amazed, and every day it gets deeper and you're more amazed and it gets more beautiful. Like, there's just gonna be this insane amount of love that you experience. I'm literally like, my mouth is like filling with saliva. Like, it's gonna be delicious. Like, I'm getting this energy from the angels, and I only hear that word from like Abraham Hicks, like delicious. They recommend using delicious all the time. Like, I feel like you're gonna have the most delicious love you've like ever seen exist in this world, truly. And what I'm getting is that you're both like, you've basically been like unclaiming all this like all these generational curses, and you've been like removing them from your patterning, and then you guys are going to come together. It's going to be really profound and beautiful, but at the same time together you guys are going to get this opportunity to basically unclaim together generational like love spells, like things that have been placed upon like your concept of love that weren't yours or weren't meant to be yours and aren't meant to be your children's. So I'm getting this energy that like you're basically going to unclaim that through your partnership. You're going to be able to like rewrite history together after all this time of rewriting history alone. Whew, this is an awesome channel. And so you're gonna be like, together you're gonna be able to work, like it's not like it's gonna be, I don't want to say it's like gonna be like easy peasy, but it's not gonna be hard either, because like the hardest part is like you doing this all on your own, but then coming together, and like it's still gonna be moments where you really do have like a lot of shadow work that you're gonna be moving through, but you're almost like a what do I want to say? Like, I want to say like a master shadow worker. Like, you have this energy of like being so good at doing shadow work that like when you guys come together, you both have this, and so you're both like so willing to work on stuff together and like get deeper. Like, you may even have experienced like you love change and transformation and like growth, and you really like are addicted to like getting deeper into things, like just like digging in and like truly like uncovering everything inside of you guys, right? Like, this could also be significant for castles, like finding hidden hallways, like going places that other people don't know exist. You know, like a castle is so huge, and then all of a sudden there's a cellar you didn't know existed and you want to explore it, like digging deeper and deeper and deeper, right? And I just get this energy that like you guys together are going to basically do that with one another and unclaim, like you guys are gonna have a season of just the two of you. I think that's important to note, especially because this channel came in originally with like the energy of your children coming through, or the essences that will come beyond you. They don't, for a very extremely small collective of you that if you're still here and you don't know if you're gonna have children, some of you don't know if you will, and some of you are not gonna have just children. You're gonna have familiars. You're gonna bring into this world familiars, which will assist in the energetic vibrational rising as well. Okay, familiars are like guided spirits that come through in the essence of animal bodies. Okay, this is a lot of information, but I was getting at, you guys are going to have a time together. Let me restart. Okay, hi. You guys are going to have a time together that is just the two of you, like for quite a while. Like this era that we're talking about, this is like a long era, okay? So it's like a big chapter in your life. It's like the biggest middle chunk of your life is what I'm getting, energetically. So you can put that into whatever time frame you want to put it in, but like I'm just getting this energy that like you guys will have a good portion of just like the two of you undoing generational curses and like reclaiming each other and reclaiming yourself through each other, and like a lot of like essence of like, it's just gonna be this beautiful unfolding of like deeper and deeper and deeper waters where you're like, whoa, this is like, it's gonna get more and more and more magical. Okay, so I really want you to feel like very excited about this, because you're already such an incredible like energetic being and vessel and transformative frequency that like it's only gonna get better from here on out. And I feel like that's really important to remember, especially because like you had to do all this really hard work in the beginning of your life. Like you had to really dig in, right? And you had to like, oh, I just want to, oh, I'm so proud of you. Like you have had to do the hardest energy work of so many beings on this planet in this lifetime, and that is the hardest part, right? Like, and you're going to be transitioning and transforming into this part of your life that is just so beautiful, where things just, because you're so comfortable in the transformation of shadow work into light work, you're going to have so much fun with this. Like it's going to be such a beautiful, extravagant exploration of energy because you are so comfortable in the light and the dark. Like you have really truly found this place where you can dance between the edges of life, the edges of the different light, and it's just going to be so fun and exciting. And I feel like that's a really prominent message to come through here, because like you deserve to know that it's going to get better and better and better and be more fun, but it's going to get deeper and deeper, and like just like in ways that you just cannot even imagine coming. And I am so excited for you. It's going to be so amazing. Are there any last messages that want to come through in this channeled message? I'm hearing there's a part of you right now that's really struggling to believe that things are going to get better. There's a part of you right now that is having a hard time trusting in the unknowingness of what's meant to unfold for you next, because you're breaching an area of your life where you've given control over to your universe, your source energy, and it's given over in such a way that you're basically in like a deep state of surrender and trust, but you have nothing to tell you it's gonna get better and better, right? And I feel like the angels just want to comfort you in this moment. So first off, like they're hugging you, they're giving you all the good loves. But this message first off found you because like this is a more divine pathway that you have unlocked within your journey, right? And you're headed in this direction, and they want to comfort you in this time of feeling so lost in this giving it over, in this trusting, in this deep unknown, because this is probably the deepest unknown you will ever have, because you're in transition from an unknown of self into an unknown of self and other and oneness. Like you're in this energetic transformation right now of moving towards this partnership and this new era. You're literally in the transformation of all of it. And that's so hard because you don't see what's coming. And they just want you to feel comforted in the fact that like you are being so watched over energetically, like by your angels. Like you are so protected at this time. And if you needed a sign, they're telling me this is your sign that it's going to be okay, that it's going to work out. And if you have any proof in this world that it will always be okay, you already know that because you look back at every moment and somehow you always made it through every single one of those moments, right? Like you know it will be okay. And so this is your comforting moment to know that you're being watched over and your angels are with you, guiding you through this unknown. And it's gonna turn out way better than you're dreaming it's gonna turn out, okay? The fog is going to clear and you are going to see a castle in front of you. And it's gonna be shocking because you almost don't even know if it's possible right now, but it will be possible in the moment that fog clears and you see the castle. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, they were right. This whole time, trusting in my angels, trusting in my guides and my source energy, I was moving in union with my intuition and my heart. And look at this magnificent wonder I am existing within. Is the energy I'm really getting, okay? So push through, baby. You got this. Okay. Untap. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. This is such a divine message, like truly a divine message. So I would love so much to know what you guys think about it. Go ahead and go down and comment. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will see you guys in the next message.